What's up, guys? David, aka Smash Time Strings. I am here at Northern Soul to talk to you about this STX X20 head that I've strung up. We'll talk about the head, we'll talk about the history of the head. There's a lot of history behind this head. We'll talk about the mesh, we will talk about the stringing, we'll talk about it all. So first off, the X20, this has got to be the 8th, 9th in the line of the Excalibur lines, which is a line that dates back to the 1980s from STX, probably the oldest running line that they have, the Excalibur head. This is a refresh of, well, it's a refresh of probably originally the X2, but the last one that they put out was the X10 in 2010. So now we have the X20 completely updated with modern plastic, some different, more sidewall holes, some really cool little, I don't know why, but design features. And it's just really great to have another Excalibur head out. A lot of us have been waiting for this for a long time, partly out of nostalgia, but also partly because it's just a phenomenal head design. The offset of it is just, something about it is just amazing. This one has a little bit of a kind of an old school face shape, less pinched, more just this like V here. Some of us like it, some of us don't. I think it's just, like I said, really awesome to have the Excalibur line back going. This one I have strung up with Mesh Dynasty 6 diamond mesh, and I have put a pretty high pocket in it. And so let's talk about that. First off, if you are unfamiliar, looking for my ball here, hold on. If you are unfamiliar with 6 diamond mesh, bigger diamonds I think are great for defensive heads. I've talked about in other videos, because bigger diamonds equal bigger hold. Look at how it grabs the ball. Now what you compromise with a bigger diamond is the consistency, maybe a little bit, of small diamond mesh, like 10 diamond, which you're used to. Consistency might be the wrong word. Maybe really smooth, like a lot of feel as it comes out, because you can feel it rolling over every diamond. This one doesn't have quite that same level of feel, but it does have more natural hold to it. And you can see we've got a pretty high pocket here. And so the reason that I've strung this stick like this is I want this to be an absolute ground ball vacuum, Hoover, if you will. So when the ball comes in here, we can get it at really kind of bad angles, get it in, and it'll come in and sit right there, scoop it up and get out of the way. It also leads to a lot of vertical hold here, so you want to come out and get your toe drags in. This is the stick for you. Now, I was called out on Instagram as is saying that this is a stick that's going to just throw directly into the ground. That's actually not true at all. It actually has a surprising low amount of whip considering where it's placed. And again, that's just because, partly because of the way that 6 diamond mesh works, and that I can kind of create a higher defined pocket, and it doesn't really get caught on there. You know, believe what you will, but this is a pretty, all things considered, this is a pretty low whip head for the pocket placement, depth, and everything like that. Not no whip, but lower than you would think. This is one of my favorite heads that I've strung. This pocket that I put in here is one of my favorite ones that I put in recently. I just am really, really enjoying this. I think LSMs and defenders would just go absolutely crazy for a pocket like this. I love the all black look with the white strings. I wish I had a better background, but you can see better pictures on the website. Go over there, check it out.